Hey, what's up adventurers? Welcome back to another awesome video. Today we have a sprinting video, which I haven't done actually ever, but I haven't done a running video in a while. I decided to go ahead and do a sprinting one and how I sprint with my dogs. Alright, so sprinting with my dogs is a lot easier if I take them to the dog park and then I run on the side. Right here, you're going to see a fail that happened where I was getting ready. I was stretching my legs and Ghost was just like, alright, I'm gonna go. And he just like started, he didn't just like jog, he literally ran back and I'm like, what? So I kind of like just stood there. I'm like, great, I'm gonna have to call him back. We're gonna have to redo this. I was already recording. I cut here because they're over there playing with each other. So the way I sprint again is that I use the gate to kind of serve like as a barrier so my dogs aren't loose, you know, in the public park, and to allow me to run with them at their full potential. Because if you sprint with your dog on a leash, I mean, they're sprinting at your speed, right? They're not really sprinting at their top speed. And even here, even doing it in this method, you're gonna see that Fen is a sneaky little fox, or wolf, right? In this case, he's a sneaky little wolf who knows exactly what we're doing, and he's like, why am I gonna run the entire way and then run back? And he's such a cheater, like right here, like he's just like, nope, this is it, this is where I'm gonna stop. And he just stops midway, and I'm over there like calling him like, come on bro, you gotta do the entire thing. But Fen is Fen. Fen doesn't really care about these stuff. He kind of just goes with whatever is easier. He is really tries to find the easiest method to do something. And you can see him again, like he runs and he like it's funny because he goes with us, but he just doesn't go all the way. And then he runs with us, but he just doesn't run all the way either. So he's definitely a sneaky little wolf. He thinks he's fun. He thinks he's smarter than us. But Ghost, you can see how much Ghost runs and is really into this type of stuff. He gives it his 100% every time. Ghost is a powerhouse of a dog. He loves to sprint. He loves to really like use up all that energy. He's okay with doing these types of stuff. So for those of you that have a Dogo Argentino, maybe a Mastiff type breed, and a more, you know, even Bebop was there. Bebop is a mix, like I've said. He's a very energetic dog, but even then, you can see how he actually went towards the end as well with us. And he was running with us, right? He did it his 100% as well. It was just sort of like Fen that didn't really care. So for those of you who have wolf dogs, maybe they have more interest in these types of stuff. Fenrir, not really. He's kind of more like his own lone wolf type mentality. You know, he's very smart. He sees things in a very different way than normal dogs. So that's his take. And here you're gonna see the dogs kind of peeing everywhere. They're already hitting that point of maturity where peeing is a big thing. And I apologize for this upcoming scene where I was just recording and Ghost was smelling the ground and he decided to take a dookie. I quickly moved to the side to make sure we don't witness that. It was a solid small dookie though, so that's good. That means that his diet's working. Went ahead and picked it up and we started recording again. So here we're gonna go back to kind of just a more chill environment. Nothing crazy is really happening. The dogs are just kind of being outside, smelling things, kind of using that nose, right? I always say this, I've said this before in my other videos, is that using their nose serves as a really good way of stimulating their senses. They kind of get it to work. It's a lot of brain exercise for them. You know, they're trying to figure out what was here, what kind of dog was it a female, a male, blah 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 blah. Do I mark my territory over it? Yes I do, and so on and so forth. So again, I'm trying to go do some sprints. Who's the one that follows me? Ghost. I give him some good pets. I start patting him. You know, he's a big boy, he likes getting those pats. And the Bebopster is here too, and we're gonna go ahead and sprint back. Let's see if Ghost is fast. He goes full speed. Bebop is a little bit faster. Ghost does have some mass on him, and he kind of gets tired. He kind of looks back already. He's like, yo, I'm done with this. We kept doing some that I didn't record too, so there's that. But nonetheless, Ghost is still always giving his 100%. He's so good at working, at being a working dog, and really putting in that effort into what he does, right? You can see the difference here between Bebop, or with Bebop, Ghost, and then compared to Fenrir, where Ghost is an amazing working dog, you know, full of energy, ready to expel all that energy and really put in the work. He loves doing it. You can see his tail is wagging. You can see he gets up with enjoyment. He really gets into these types of workouts. Whereas Fenrir, who's more independent, who's a wolf dog, he's more kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to do this. This is kind of not my stuff. I don't want to get tired, blah, 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 right? So that's a very different mentality that these dogs have, and that is something that perhaps you as a dog owner who is interested in either or interested in a breed in general might want to consider. Are these dogs very independent where they don't have a high work drive? You get me? Because if you get maybe like a bulldog, right? Maybe a bulldog is a good example. A bulldog is a short, stocky dog, but from my friends who've owned some, they don't like going on walks. They just don't like, and they don't like running, and they make themselves hard to walk, and maybe they didn't give them a good enough reward while they were running or walking. But again, that's something that you have to work for with certain breeds, as opposed to kind of like Ghost and Bebop, who just naturally do it, right? So that's something to consider as well. An active dog is definitely good for an active owner. Now, if you're not an active owner and you don't think about probably going for sprints or for runs, then maybe you shouldn't get a working high drive dog, right? So let's kind of go into the video here, and I have Sven here next to me, the awesome crazy butt. He was over there laying down with a Ghost, and he's such a good boy. You know, he always comes up to me, and I always say he's like a cat because he presses his giant 100 pound body on your legs, and he just wants you to pet him. I don't know what I was doing here with my finger, but sorry about that. And he loves getting pets. Like you can see, he's a little bit tired here, but he doesn't care. He's just wants to be hugged, to be played with. He really enjoys. He's a very affectionate dog with his pack. Again, with his pack, with owners, yeah, this is not the type of behavior that they're gonna see from him. He's gonna be a lot more conservative, a lot more like, yeah, I don't know if I want you near me. Maybe I do. You kind of smell weird. You smell like cats. I don't know. And he kind of like decides not to. So this isn't the type of behavior that you're gonna see with him, with everybody. It's mainly just his pack. And I really enjoy like petting him because he's so soft. I'm taking out all these little excess hairs, and Ghost was just chilling over there like, where are my pets, right? But that's it for today, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please go ahead and paw that like button. Let's get this video out there for other people to see. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That'll help us out a lot. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer it. Thank you guys, and nothing but peace and love from my pack to yours.